7 must-ask question when you wanted to build your own home.
Before signing with the home builder, because you want to avoid these costly mistakes. So imagine you have walked into the model home, you have pictured your entire life there. You're like, this is exactly what I want. I'm in. Take my money. Now it's exciting, right? This is the perfect opportunity. But instead of just saying take my money, let's slow down. Let's not give them their money, because not all builders are created equal. We want to make sure that you are saving money. You're not going to get crazy delays, and that home is going to turn out exactly as you want. So let's not just throw our money down. We're going to talk about questions to ask before we show that enthusiasm.
This video actually saves you tons of money, thousands of dollars, and helps you to preventing any frustration down the road when you are working with the home builders, or potentially you wanted to build your house. For example, you're buying a land and you wanted to you build your house.
Now, the first question you're going to ask is, what sets this builder apart from other builders? Not all builders are the same. You want to make sure you're getting there. So you want to ask the questions, what do you offer that other builders don't? We're looking for the right answers here. Of course, you're looking for experience, design, high quality, perks. What are they giving you? Now, if they cannot give you the answer of why they have a competitive edge over everybody else, this is a sign that they are not been doing their homework. They are at least have a bad advertising. So let's just wait here a second. Just pause and notice the bad advertising.
Exactly. And also you can go and do some research online before you pick and sign. This is also
on the other side of that. I can find TikToks on every builder out there that's talking about how awful that builder might be. So take all of the internet with a grain of salt, because there's the other side of it too, because everybody has their complaints and they're going to put their complaints out there, but really look at the ratings overall.
Exactly. The second thing is very controversial, because we want to talk about, when you're working with the home builder, what features comes standard with the house that you are building and what feature costs extra, because this is the part that you might end up paying a lot of money and not getting what exactly you want.
So the model home can be amazing, and I've seen it to where it's almost another house to buy, because they put all of the high-end upgrades in that model home, and they are not standard. So really you want to understand, what are the base price, what is included, and what is the upgrades, because they might offer all these luxury features, but luxury has a cost. So you have to know what your budget is, know what your deals are that you're okay with, and ask to see the homes without all the upgrades, so you can get a realistic idea of what that home might actually look like, and not just all of the bells and whistles upgrades.
Exactly. Like a flooring, cabinets, granite countertop. We can have an endless list of little features that might save you tons of money or cost you a lot of money. The third thing is really also another controversial subject is deadline of making any changes. No?
Okay, yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. No. New construction means you're making a lot of decisions, and a lot of decisions all the way from the floor to the ceiling, countertops, flooring. How much time do you possibly have to decide that? So you need to ask that question. Well, when do I have to make the decision by? Because some builders will charge you a late fee. So knowing your options and knowing your choices up front will actually save you money. So make sure that you are trying to save money by knowing what you want and can say it right away.
Exactly. Therefore, we didn't even address, when you are buying or purchasing a land, how much work is gonna go all the way from grading to till they pull the permit.
That's a different one. That's a different one. We're talking about the builders right now.
Exactly. Therefore, the number 4 is,
which kind is put there?
How is my final price is getting calculated?
And he gave you some of that already.
Exactly. Therefore, surprising costs always come when you wanted to build a home, and people, they think, oh, I'm gonna get my land, or I have a land that I inherited from my parents or one of my relatives. Now I wanted to build my house. No, but they don't know that many factors actually change your final price. Can you elaborate on those?
I mean, it could be the cost of material, the labor, the bathrooms, the ceiling, the wood itself, and all the upgrades that you might want. So you might want to lock in pricing at the beginning, but market conditions happen. Market conditions change. So we want to know how they're going to calculate your final price, not the beginning price. So we want to understand, can the prices go up? Where is that in my contract? Can it be locked? Can it not be locked?
Exactly. Therefore, all the builders, actually, there is a disclosure that if, for example, the material that they're buying for your house or any subcontractor they bring to build your house, if it changes, they're gonna adjust the price. Therefore, you need to make sure that you are aware of that, and if you know it, exactly discuss with it that how you can put it in a way that is benefiting you.
The next one is, how do you keep your home on budget and on time? So Hanji, how do we know that this house is going to be there? Yes, delays are common, but they're not so common that you cannot ever get this home. We have to know, and some builders are way better at delivering on time than others. So you want to ask themselves, what do you do to stay on schedule? How will you make sure we are avoiding delays and managing those unexpected costs that come with delays? So if they have a long history of delays, we need to know, we need to ask.
Exactly, because that is the also site manager that hire all the subcontractor. And for example, if electrician quit on you at the last minute, that happened
to my client right
now, to your client, then pretty much you're out of the luck, and it might have a lot of pretty much delayed your building your house, and it's going to be frustrating. The number 6 is really, who will be my main point of the contact. That is also another thing, because as we said, there are a site manager, superintendent, a lot of subcontractor, and you wanted to know who is involved, what is the moving part, and you wanted to know everything in details.
Right, so that's absolutely true. The next question to know is, when will this home actually be move-in ready? We talked about all those delays. We need to ask what the move-in date is up front. Yes, we understand it can be changed because of weather, supply, permitting, but they should be able to have a realistic time frame, especially with that permitting portion. Everybody knows how long the city is going to take to actually approve the plans. So you need to it might be faster, it might be slower, but it's going to be in this time frame. Of course, the weather, we can kind of predict winters are colder, summers are hotter. So it's harder to predict is, of course, shortages. But you have to have a basic idea of when is this home going to be ready up there.
Exactly. And bonus tip that we wanted to talk about, really getting your own representation, which is hiring a professional real estate agent. And why is that?
Just so you know, the electrician issue that we've had with my other client that we were just discussing in this video, it delayed us by a week. It didn't delay too much because we were on top of it. We understood what the builder was doing. The moving person's hired. So you want to make sure that you have someone who can communicate as fast as possible to keep all the moving parts moving, so we can actually still get to that closing table on time. So it's really not just the company's interest. You don't want to just have yours. You want to have somebody who can really communicate and have a real estate agent on your side that can kind of take the ball and make sure it is mitigated as low as possible, where we're going to keep your money at the lowest price and make sure that the builders are working towards it. We also negotiate deals for people all the time, and we avoid these costly mistakes that we were talking about because we know a lot of the answers.
And protect your rights. And also you can see lots of this free information as a free guide downloadable in the description below. And we love to you to look at all of our playlists about buying home, selling home, and living in Greenville, North Carolina. And don't forget to subscribe in our channel. We love to see your comment, and see you next time.